Princess Ellian fights to save her cursed parents. Will she break the spell and reunite her family? Watch to find out. The sky was bright, and the weather was perfect as Princess Ellian flew back to the palace on her winged cat. She had been out with her friends, but was now getting ready for her 15th birthday party. Ellian wanted it to be small and spend time with her family. Her friends didn't really understand why, but Ellian had her reasons. Ellian's life wasn't easy. Her parents, the king and queen, had been turned into monsters because of a terrible curse. Since then, Ellian had been taking care of them and keeping their secret from the kingdom. Meanwhile, the captain of the guards was trying to meet the king and queen, but the royal advisors, Bolinar and Nazara, kept her away with excuses. The king and queen couldn't be seen in their monstrous form. One day, the royal postmaster arrived with bad news. His bird messengers, sent to deliver a message to the oracles of the sun and moon, had turned to stone after eating enchanted berries. Only one bird, Hujo, made it back, but he also turned to stone just as he began delivering the message. Ellian quickly grabbed the letter from the petrified bird's beak. The letter said, "Add water." When Ellian added water to the letter, two magical figures appeared, the oracles of the sun and moon. They told Ellian they would come on her birthday to help break her parents' curse. Then they disappeared. Ellian rushed to tell Bolinar and Nazara the good news. The advisors had a plan to make Ellian queen to solve the problem, but Ellian wanted to give the oracles a chance first. If their solution didn't work, she would go with their plan. Ellian's birthday arrived, and the party was small, just as she wanted. The oracles arrived in a grand way, but when they saw the monstrous king and queen, they became scared and ran away. Ellian was heartbroken. She wished things could go back to the way they were before. The next morning, chaos broke out in the kingdom. Ellian had forgotten to lock the cage where her parents were kept, and the monsters escaped, scaring everyone. Ellian couldn't keep their secret anymore, and told everyone the truth. The guards wanted to banish the monsters for the safety of the people, but Ellian refused because they were still her parents. Ellian found the oracle's magical fob in her pet Flink's mouth and used it to talk to them. The oracles told her the only way to break the curse was for her parents to journey through the dark forest of eternal darkness and reach the lake of light. It wouldn't be easy, but it was the only way. Ellian set out with her monster parents, using the fob to guide them. Bolinar, who had accidentally switched bodies with Flink, joined the journey but complained the whole time. The trip was hard, and the monsters' loud arguments attracted the darkness of the forest, which almost took Ellian. Her parents saved her by saying kind words to each other, making the darkness disappear. As they traveled, Ellian worried her parents didn't remember her, but after singing together, her mother suddenly remembered her name. Ellian was happy and realized her parents were still inside the monsters. When they finally reached the Lake of Light, the monsters couldn't step into it. The lake showed them how they were cursed, and Ellian became angry that they couldn't break the spell. Her anger attracted the darkness again, and the guards arrived to capture the monsters. Ellian was about to be taken by the darkness when her parents arrived just in time. They used water from the Lake of Light to save her, telling her how much they loved her. Their love created a bright light that broke the curse, turning them back into humans. A year later, the kingdom was at peace. The king and queen decided to live in separate castles, but Ellian was happy knowing her parents were safe and loved her. Her next birthday was the biggest and happiest celebration she ever had. Subscribe if you love Spellbound.